sure it's going to be a great conference. We have a full agenda. As you know, we distributed a questionnaire a month ago, and it was very interesting to see how I think the number one reason people are here from firms almost across the country is to share information and best practices. So it's a good thing that's what we're doing today.
Delegates from firms all over Canada met at this 2015 annual conference. The presentation by IAPA's CEO, Stephen Hamlet, was followed by several presentations from Canadian delegates on a number of practice management topics.
I'm glad I got a chance to meet a lot of you last night. I hope to continue conversations with you over the next few days. I'm here for you to talk to me about your wants and your needs from an international perspective. And obviously we're here to listen and we're here to improve and move things forward. I'm here to represent the International Association, but firstly to introduce myself as the new CEO of IAPA, IAPA as you may say. The Executive Committee and the International Board have acknowledged that it is time for change. I'm coming in, I come from another association where I worked for 6 years, building up that association. There's a lot of things that we want to improve and change, and it's time for the next level. It's time to push things forward, push IAPA to the next level and change things for the benefit of all of the members around the world. IAPA, established in 1979, 200 member firms now, 65 countries covered, total turnover over $1 billion US. In the top 10 of associations internationally, obviously there's networks and associations, so if you take the big 4 networks and associations, we're in the top 25, but of associations of independent firms, we're in the top 10 of those around the world. And these are how we're split up into our various groups.
Fabulous dinners were had throughout the event, one being on Parley Beach, where the group met for a night of lobster and steak. The unusually brilliant weather made for an even greater occasion. Business continued on the Saturday morning, which preceded the afternoon's activities of a friendly rivalry golf tournament or a cruise on Shediac Bay for those who wanted a more relaxing time.
So it's important to touch upon membership benefits, and I think a lot of you come from different sort of backgrounds, you have different requirements in your own sort of local firms. So the ability to service clients expanding internationally, if a client approaches you and it's looking to expand, then it's a benefit to know that you're a member of IAPA, because otherwise it may think, well, I have to go to a big 4 firm because they have offices around the world, but they can see that you're a member of an international group and say, well, I don't have to do that, I don't have to lose my connection with you as a local firm, because you can pass on the work to other independent members around the IAPA association. And that's as your current clients expand internationally. And then the other side of it is ability to attract new clients with an international focus. So again, sort of approaching and targeting, competing at the bottom end of the big 4 market, knowing that you have the strength of the international group behind you, you can pick up those clients that, without that, may feel they have to go to a big 4 firm with those international connections. And then at our events, international and regional knowledge sharing. Valerie talked about business practice sharing. And it's not just firms in Canada, you can share all your experiences with other firms around the world as they go through similar challenges or adventures that you're about to embark on. You can obviously touch base with them and say, how did you approach that? Inward referrals, it's not a selling point that we ever really like to promote. People shouldn't join the association to get referrals in. It's all about being able to service their client base and improve their own practice. But it's a byproduct. Or, it's nice if you do get some referrals from other firms who are looking to come to Canada. And I think just having that badge, you may not do a lot of international work, but I think having that label behind you, putting that on your website, it gives you a little bit of an edge against other local firms. Everyone's looking to differentiate themselves and to give you that competitive edge that you are part of this global association. It just adds that extra little value that will help you in your domestic market. And also recruiting top personnel. If they know you're part of an association, we find that some good staff will come to you and again, looking at you as an alternative to one of the bigger firms who have international offices. All of you in this room today, I assume, have partners who look after every single client, and you get that intimate relationship with that client. And it's that partner-led service that's your sort of selling point, but with that international backing behind you at the same time.
The conference concluded on the Sunday morning with Brunch for all. We thank all the host firms for organising such a successful event and look forward to next year's meeting.